Hello, and welcome back to the Unbounded Artistry podcast.
Episode 5.
Yeah, we are on 5 already. It's crazy.
We're doing it.
Yeah, well,
It's happening.
This might be the biggest season yet if we keep this pace up. That's quite impressive, actually. I can't believe we're already on 5. It feels like we just started.
Yeah,
but here we are.
Here we are.
So this week we're going to grab another topic from the Shell of Conversation.
The Shell of Conversation. I probably should have tried to do it at the same time.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
The Shell of Conversation.
I think that's the best we're going to get.
Okay. Close enough.
We'll work on it throughout the season.
Close enough.
So do you want to do the honors this week?
Sure.
All right. You're not supposed to look.
No looking.
I mean, we can't see what's written on them anyways.
They're all folded up.
And there's also this random pouch.
That's for the clicker.
Yeah, for the camera clicker. We'll just take that out.
Okay. We're going to go this one. So let's see. What does it say?
What does it say?
Twitch/PC.
Okay. So that's kind of not really a question. I guess it's a topic.
I guess it's a topic.
Okay, yeah, we can...
For the Shell of Conversation.
Yeah, so we can just kind of, whatever kind of comes to mind about Twitch. I mean, we kind of covered a lot of Twitch this seasons already, but we can just kind of go through it real quick.
Well, PC, maybe it's talking about like PC specs or something.
I don't know. Maybe just PC life in general.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to start with Twitch?
I think like when I'm thinking about like Twitch/PC for like the topic, I think maybe I could talk about when we first started on Twitch, we were trying it through Xbox and it was not good.
Yeah.
The quality was just terrible. We were trying to use the Kinect, right?
Yeah, it's the camera for it. Oh.
Yeah, it was horrible. The audio was horrible. It was really bad. But we were always playing on Xbox, so we thought we could start on Twitch doing that, but it just did not work out well. And I just remember like all of the issues that we had. Like we were trying to fix the audio first of all, and like we got like the new HyperX I don't remember what the
Cloud 2.
Yeah, the Cloud 2s. Mm-hmm. We actually have unboxings of those on our YouTube channel. And they're excellent. Like because our like heater/air conditioning system is super, super loud. So we needed something with like noise cancellation. Mm-hmm. So we got those and they worked really good, but then we were having issues where it like sounded weird for one of us. Remember that? Yeah,
I think it was just due to like the compression or whatever over Xbox or something. Like the voice chat that they have is only a certain bit rate or something, and it just kind of sounds kind of garbled and robotic at sometimes. It was really weird. Super weird,
and we kept trying to fix it and we just couldn't figure it out. So we were just kind of like, whatever, we'll just go with it. And then just like the video quality was terrible. We tried like, I think I tried to like attach like an old webcam or something at one point, and like just like the positioning of it, because we were playing like in our living room.
Yeah.
It's just really awkward.
Yeah, I think there's some like early clips on our YouTube with that setup as well, somewhere buried in there.
Yeah, terrible.
But yeah, streaming on Xbox was kind of difficult. I mean, if it comes down to it, like it could be viable for some people. I mean, it's better to get started with something than nothing.
Yeah, which is what we did.
Yeah, which is what we did. But there's just a lot of issues that kind of come along with console.
Yeah, it was very hard to get that to work right. And then we eventually decided to switch over to PC. And like I started out as a PC gamer, so it's kind of strange that like you came full circle and go back to it.
Same here.
So definitely a lot easier. Like there's still like, technical issues with the PC stuff, but like I think it's just easier.
Yeah, and it's a lot more customizable too. Like you can actually like kind of fine tune everything. I'm sure there's ways you could do that with a console as well, but most of the time to do that, you're gonna need to go through like OBS or not OBS, like
the capture cards.
Yeah, the capture card, like an Elgato, and then you got to run it through a PC anyways. So yeah, a lot of the console stuff is kind of baked in, and you can't really change too much.
I wonder if they changed stuff like that around with like the new generation.
I would assume so, because I feel like the last like PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, like I feel like they were kind of the entry into the streaming, and they realized that it's actually like a really big thing.
Yeah.
Because I know PlayStation had its like own dedicated like tab where you could watch all people that were just streaming PlayStation. And like I think that's just part of what they're gonna do now. So I would imagine there's a lot more robust tools, but since we don't have a PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X, we don't really know for sure.
No.
I'm sure it's a lot better than what they had previously.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm really happy that we switched over to PC. Not just like for the streaming stuff, but just gaming in general.
Yeah.
It's just been nice.
Yeah.
To get back into PC gaming.
Yeah. So. I grew up playing on PC as well. Like I remember like the early days where I was playing like Duke Nukem, like on the original like Doom. Like, oh man, that's crazy. Like then I got into like Diablo 2, World of Warcraft, or
World of
Warcraft.
That was a big one for me.
All sorts of fun stuff.
I liked Myst. Myst was really good.
Oh, I like the Myst series. Those are good games.
And Age of Empires.
I never played that one.
So fun. And lots of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
It like sucked up all my time. But I don't know. That's my thoughts. What do you think when you're looking at this topic?
Yeah, so like kind of the stuff that you already mentioned. Plus, I think if we kind of look at where we're at right now, like there's some things that come to mind. Like the other day I was streaming Minecraft. I'm sure some of you already know this, but I went back to watch the VOD, and like part of it was muted. I was like, of all games that come to mind that would have like a licensed sound, like song or whatever in it, like Minecraft didn't seem like one of the games that would kind of be under that.
Yeah, that was weird to see
like
that.
Part of my VOD got muted. I'm like, what? So now I just have to stream it without any music in the background. So whatever. It's just very odd. Like I know like games like GTA for sure have like licensed music and stuff like that. So like I always have the music turned off for those. But Minecraft just didn't ever cross my mind as one that would have licensed music.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
Yeah, I was like, what?
If we're talking about like technical difficulties, I mean, I guess this is kind of a PC thing, but like, I don't know. I don't think it would apply to any other like system. But like, because I have all like the audio equipment and stuff like that, it took me forever to figure out how to get the sound to not be in one ear. And it ended up being, I kept thinking it was like my equipment, like my mixer or something like that. And it ended up actually being OBS because I had to have it going through mono instead of stereo, which I would have never known. But another streamer was like very kind and like it was like making suggestions, and it finally worked. And I was like, oh, I would have never thought about that.
Yeah, it kind of works backwards from what you think it would.
Yeah.
But gotta love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to like technical stuff, there's always like something you forget to do.
There's just like so many different components that have to work together. Yeah. And it's like hard to like, you get one thing working and then something else like breaks and then you're like, wait.
Or you just like forget to change like something, like even like the autofocus on your webcam or something. Like
yeah, I forget to do that.
Like sometimes like you forget to like uncheck that and it just is out of focus the whole time. And it's like, oh, okay. That happened. That was only like 4 hours of streaming that is now all out of focus. But
that's happened to us when we've recorded videos too. Yeah, remember that one video?
Yeah. It's just something that can happen.
It's like focused on the background the entire time.
Then you just gotta roll with it, you know.
Is what it is.
I mean, everybody experiences all these issues at some point, so it's always fun.
It's always an adventure.
Yeah. I think the latest thing with Twitch though is the whole thing with what is it, the ad blocker thing, where
oh god, yeah,
where it's running this little alert / ad thing saying like, hey, you gotta check to make sure like
the ad blocker is off or whatever.
Check your like browser tools and settings or whatever, and it's like
interrupting people's streams. And like there's people that are like, I've seen many comments where they're like already subscribed to the channel, they're already not running an ad blocker, and like they're still getting the alert. So like something's not right with like, whatever is triggering that to come up. It's not okay. I was trying to look and figure out like what was going on, but I don't think I found like a good like. I think it's broken. Like, well, I mean, I'm assuming it's broken, but I couldn't find like a place where the Twitch is like, hey, this is actually an issue and we're looking into it. Like, I couldn't find anything like that, but I would imagine they're looking into it. Maybe. I mean, I hope they are, because that's kind of really annoying, because like if you're like subscribed, you shouldn't be getting that at all anyways. Yeah. Like there's just people like in our chats that are like, oh, it's coming up again, it's coming up again, and they're like missing the stream because this thing is coming up for no reason. So well, hopefully this is only a temporary thing and they kind of resolve it pretty quick. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like there's always some kind of like issue. Yeah, but that's just the platform. Like it's always going to be changing. It's the internet. I know. It's always changing and evolving. I gotta go along with it. It's frustrating to me when they make like these very like high level decisions without like, I don't know, just like being very detached from like how it actually works for like the streamer and their community, and it's just really frustrating to me. I think that's just how it is in the corporate world of Rosemary. Yeah. Still annoying. I mean, yes, it is, but that's just how it is everywhere. It's like the people that it impacts, they never ask. They just make the change and they're like, here, you figure it out. Like, why isn't things working? I don't understand. It's like, well, if you had consulted the people that are actually doing the job, maybe you would have had a better insight to what you should and should not be doing. Whatever. It is what it is. That's a whole nother topic. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. On the plus side, I did notice the other day, I mean, not really a plus, but kind of interesting though, Twitch added a cryptocurrency category. Oh, really? Yeah. They have a cryptocurrency category now on Twitch. What is that? People like have literally like graphs and bar graphs of all the cryptocurrencies, looking at like the price fluctuations and stuff. So that's what's like on the channels that are under there? That's what's on the channels there. You just look and there's like 6 or 7 or 8 different graphs of all the different like popular cryptocurrencies, and they're talking about like what's going up, what's going down. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't either, and I just saw it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't own any cryptocurrencies personally, but I kind of wish I did. Yeah, me too. Because I remember when Bitcoin first like started rolling out, and I'm like, "What is this shenanigans?" And I could have like gotten some. I mean, everyone could have gotten some. I was like, "What is this? I don't get it." I think the latest price I saw today was like $45,000 for one Bitcoin. That's insane. Yeah, that's crazy. So, you know, sometimes you just miss out entirely on things. I feel like that is the trend specifically for us. Like, we're always late to the party on everything. Yeah. It happens. Everything. Everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I did not know about this. What else? What's been new? I feel like we've talked about Twitch so much.
Yeah.
already. I don't know what else to say.
We can kind of hop to the PC thing a little bit.
Okay.
We can kind of go back into like when we first started on PC, I was using like a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm trying to remember the specs. I don't know what generation or what model, but it was an i7. Obviously not anywhere near like a desktop i7, but it's the mobile version. And then I also had, I think it was an 860M as well. I don't know. I think it was like a 2 or 4 gigabyte graphics card. I don't know for sure. And it was like 8 gigs of RAM or something. And I think the first thing I played was H1Z1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the first game I tried to stream. And then I also streamed a little bit of WoW as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The H1Z1 videos were really funny. Those were on your own channel, though, weren't they?
Yeah.
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 That was before we started doing the Tealfish Studio stuff.
Yeah. So kind of a little secret out there. I used to have another channel.
Yeah.
Before this.
He's kind of a big deal.
No, I was not a big deal. Stop it.
Yeah.
No.
And then I came along and ruined it.
I just went on a little hiatus and then rebranded.
For 6 years. 6-year hiatus.
It's all right.
It is what it is.
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. I love that meme. It's so funny.
Yeah. We say that all the time.
It's so fun.
Because things are always going wrong. So you're like, this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
It's totally fine. What did I start with?
You started.
I don't even know. Xbox. That's all I remember.
I know you tried to play H1Z1 like on the Mac.
Oh God, that was a disaster.
Through like Parallel or whatever that program is where you could run Windows. And
yeah,
it
was awful. I got Parallel so that I could try to play like the PC games, and it was just so bad. Like nothing would run, and like I ended up luckily being able to get like a refund and stuff like that on everything because it just was not working at all. And then I just like stopped. I was like, okay.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. So it took her a little bit longer to get switched over to PC gaming, but we got there eventually.
Yeah. I didn't think it was like after you got like your next laptop that I finally like maybe a year later then I got one.
Wait, what?
Because you got a new laptop and then you were streaming off of that, weren't you?
No, I didn't get another laptop.
Yeah, the one that we do the art streams off of.
That's the one I was just talking about.
Oh, is that the same one?
That's the same one. The next laptop was the
JK.
Was the one that you got.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was after you got your computer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because then you got your computer.
Yes.
And then I couldn't play anything with you. So
then we got you a Lappy.
Yeah. So then I got a Lappy.
That was better than my old Lappy.
So that I could at least
join.
Yeah.
Play. Yeah. And then we played like a bunch of like Apex and stuff like that. So yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm. And then I had to get something better because of my job. Because I had to do a lot of like design stuff. And like my Lappy was not going to cut it. And then you gave me your computer. I got the hand-me-down and then you got a nicer one.
Well, it wasn't my choice. You forced it.
I didn't force it.
Yeah, you did. I was like, you can have it. No, you're like, no, it's yours. I'm like, what? You can have it. I'm like, you can have it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way.
We got like a really good deal.
Yeah, it was a really good deal.
Yeah.
Especially for, it was like the brand new RTX cards. It was the 3070. And the price that was being listed on like eBay and like those things was
ridiculous.
Like, it was literally like more than the price of just the computer itself. It was like insane.
Yeah.
Because there's like the whole shortage of these graphics cards because of cryptocurrency miners.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, so
another top.
Yeah, we got lucky to be able to get it for such a good deal.
Yeah. So like I was excited because I was able to find one, and then I was like, oh, this will be great. But like it's more for gaming. I just needed something that was going to be able to like run my design programs. So it made more sense for you to take it so you could do your gaming stuff, and then I just got your hand-me-down. And now everybody's happy.
Win-win.
Win-win.
So yeah. It's a pretty intense journey.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of different things. But the thing is too is we actually still use like all of them. Like,
yeah.
Nothing's kind of going to waste. Like they're all being kind of used for different purposes. So
yep.
We're making sure that it's not just collecting dust.
Yeah. Which is good. Mm-hmm. Like now we're using your first laptop for our art stream because we need like a separate setup for that. Yeah,
so it's a dedicated setup now, so we don't ever have to take anything down. So it's just permanently set up, so it makes it a lot easier to hop into those art stuff.
Yeah, so it's like ready to go.
Yeah.
The only thing we discovered is that the sound is not ideal, so we have to figure out a better way to get the sound.
I wonder if we do like maybe, I don't know. I want to try maybe hooking up the Rode mic maybe.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. To the camera?
No, to the PC. I wonder if there's a way to hook up the Rode mic to it. Maybe that will be an option.
Maybe. Could try it.
Yeah, the one that we use for the DSLR.
That could work. Because I think right now we're just using the audio from the webcam, but it's picking up like the fans.
Yeah, there's like a whine from the
PC
laptop fan that you can hear.
Yeah, so not ideal.
Maybe that's an option. I just thought of that.
Yeah. I feel like I'm really happy with how things have evolved as far as like just our studio setup, because like we can actually just like use everything. Like we were having such a hard time. Like if you look back at our old YouTube videos, there's like 20 different videos of like redoing our studio, redoing our studio, redoing our studio. Like we've redone it like every other week. Times. And then I'd be like, I'm happy with it. I think this will work. And then I'd be like, this is not working.
The next day.
Well, because like I would think that it was like an okay setup and it was like kind of usable. But then when you actually go to like use it, it's such a hassle to like either there wasn't like enough space to sit, or you're bumping into stuff, or you're having to like set things up and break them down every time you want to do it. And then it's just another barrier to like actually get anything done. But I feel like the way we have it set up now
is pretty efficient.
Like we can just sit down and like just make sure our OBS is working and our cameras are on and whatever, and we just do it, and it's
going live.
Yeah, it's been so much easier. Even like the podcast has just been a lot easier.
Yeah, because we keep these set up, these mics, and they're already plugged in and everything.
It's just a matter of switching.
Turning it on.
Yeah, like switching like what's feeding through the mixer, and it's good to go. That's another reason why I don't want to switch over to Ableton, because my mixer like kind of connects everything that we use right now. So unless I get like a huge like interface or something, I think it would just be stupid and complicated, and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything right now.
No, I'm pretty happy with it.
You're too far into how you have it set up.
This is how I've always done it.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
Yeah, you're too far into kind of change.
I'm too old school. I can't do what the new kids do.
I'm sure we'll get there eventually if that's the route you want to take, but
I don't think it is. I think I just prefer like using actual instruments. I don't know. I'm an analog kind of girl.
Well, I can't play an instrument, so that's all I got is just click. The note can go here.
I am super excited though, because I just made a purchase for like a new keyboard, because like I wanted to get like a little keyboard so that I could add to like my like musical like looping stuff and whatever. And like we were trying to get yours to work and it just wouldn't work. And for whatever reason, like Ableton just does not work with the rest of the stuff that I have. So we were trying to see how to connect something, I would either need like a humongous like keyboard, but like this one has like a headphone jack, so you can actually get onboard sounds that are built into it into the mixer. At least I hope that's how it's going to work, because that's how my amp works for my guitar. So fingers crossed I will actually have a solution.
Yeah, on paper it seems like it's going to work, but in reality, we'll have
You
to
never
see.
know. I was like, if worse comes to worse, you can just have it for your Ableton stuff.
It won't go to waste.
You'll just have another toy. So I'm excited though. I hope it works. I'm very hopeful.
I think it will. I have high hopes for it.
That'd be great. Because then I can add more cool sounds to my stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like it's got quite a range of preset sounds built in.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's just easier for me, instead of like, that was the other thing too, is like with Ableton, it's like you have to like pre-record like a drum thing, and then you just like trigger it to play. But like, that's just not how I make music. Like, I have to do it like off the cuff. Like, I have to do it like in the moment. I think that's why I have such a hard time with like the preset stuff. Like, I want to be able to like press a button and the sound
like
comes out.
The preset things on the looper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the looper has like preset like drum tracks, but I have such a hard time using them. Like, it's such a struggle. Like, struggle bussing all over. But if I can just like make the beat myself, and I know that they can do that with like the push thing, but like that seems like a whole nother level of complicated.
Yeah, the Ableton push.
Because I think that they program each button to have a sound, and then they can do basically what I want to do. But
I don't know. When I look
on
at
a
a push,
different level.
it just seems very abstract, and I can't wrap my head around how it works. Like,
plus, I don't think we have enough power to power that stuff. All of our like outlets are already used and like probably overloaded a little, since all of our stuff starts shutting off now.
Let's not talk about that.
I just saw the anxiety come over your face.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's always fun.
I think that's the other thing with like the PC stuff. It's just like you always like want to make the quality of things that you're making better, but it's just like more and more stuff, and then you have to get it configured to work together, and then it just pulls a lot of power. And like, we have a really old house, so it doesn't really accommodate what we need.
I wonder, this is just something that I've wondered, is like in modern houses, like how many outlets and like what is like the power like set up for those? Like,
I don't know.
because I feel like there's so many more things that people have to plug in now, and I feel like
versus like houses built when
like,
ours was built.
like the built in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, like the amount of devices you have to plug in is just like skyrocketed. So I don't know. It's just something I wonder about, like how many outlets a new house has.
Yeah. And like, I feel like each outlet, like, because I think we were going to do that at one point where like it generates more power or something. Remember?
They were going to add another power line from, I don't know, whatever you call that, like the box.
To like push more power through or something?
No, just to distribute the power more evenly versus loading up just
one thing or something. I don't remember.
One circuit, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good with the terminology, but
yeah,
basically I think that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, like we have the same like electrician that comes in and does like whatever electrical stuff that we need to do, and like every time she comes in here she's just like, this is too much, guys. Like, it's too much. And like she lectures us every time. So if she saw it how it is now, since the last time she was here, she would kill us, because there's just wires everywhere.
Don't tell the electrician.
I mean, it's cable managed very well. I finally got like the raceway strips and stuff, so it could be all like nice and neat.
She started watching Setup Wars, and she's like, I need to cable manage everything. So
She got all the
raceways and everything. She's got like everything attached to like underneath the desk.
It looks so much better.
It looks really nice. It
like
does.
at this level, I can see it all. But
well,
like,
yeah, nobody
it's
is
still
gonna
nice
be.
and neat. But
Nobody sits down here though,
yeah,
except
Well,
for us when
for
we
us.
podcast.
in our little comfy chairs in Madison. This is like Madison's sleeping spot.
Yeah, we had to kick her out. We're like, we got to do this podcast. Sorry.
She was like all like huddled up and snug as a bug,
Yeah, she'll be back.
taking her nap. The cat is taking over your desk chair.
Yeah, I should have got another chair. It's pretty annoying.
You
like,
can't even sit in it anymore.
yeah, like I'll be working from home and she'll just be sitting there sprawled over the whole chair, and
I don't know,
I'm like
she,
sitting on the
loves
very
it.
edge, and I'm like so uncomfortable, but I don't want to disturb her, and it's just, I just wish I had another chair.
She loves it so much. It's so funny. It just cracks me up. Like she'll just like jump up there and just sit there.
Yeah, like she'll be sitting there and she'll sleep there, and she'll face plant there.
Mm-hmm.
She just loves it.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. What were we talking about? Oh, the power. I don't know. Like I'm worried that we're gonna have to like get like a really expensive like job done where they like rewire all of our electrical.
No, that wouldn't be too bad, because she said that, like, she could do it, like to add like another line, and it would just distribute things more evenly.
Yeah, but there's just not enough like.
No, but if you had the other
Stuff.
line added, they could convert these that are just 2 to like a 4.
Oh, maybe that would be better.
It's just that we don't want to keep powering things, adding more to this specific, I don't know, circuit or line or whatever.
I think circuit. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to like overdo it. So I think that's why she wanted to add a.
I think we're already overdoing it.
Well, I know we are, but that's why she wanted to add another circuit or line or whatever.
Yeah.
Another dedicated line.
Maybe, I don't know. It just feels weird to have people come and do work at your house during all of this. Now there's like a new strain in New York.
Yeah, New York City, they found a new strain, a new variant of COVID.
So over it.
So
Over it. I can't do this anymore.
yeah.
I just wish it would just be over. But I feel like everybody probably feels that way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out on this Rona. Rotiv?
What?
Is that like a Rona COVID like mashup? Is that what I just did? Rovid?
Rovid. Oh god. What's the next mutation?
Oh god, no.
Stop, Rosemary.
I was laughing because my one of my friends was posting on Instagram, and then she's like, "We're done with you, COVID, girl. Bye." Like, stop. Like, just go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if we could get like more outlets and like more juice, things would be a little easier.
Need more power.
Need more juice. I don't know. What else? What else do we say on this?
I think that might be about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Without getting into like super detailed things that probably would be really boring.
Yeah. So life updates?
Life updates.
What's new?
Not too much.
We were scared that we had the Rona. I had to go to the ER because I was having like weird tummy pains, and my doctor was like, "You should go to the ER because your appendix could burst." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean? I thought you were just gonna be like, yeah, you're fine." So we had to go, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was like during a weekday, and we got there like, I don't know, what was it? Maybe
7, 8, 7:30ish.
And then we didn't leave until like
4
what,
a.m.
4:30 in the morning, and it was a work day. So
It was so bad.
it was so
It
bad.
was so bad. But there was like people in the ER that were like doing the thing where they wear the mask but under their nose, and I'm like, why? What is the point of you wearing the mask if you're not going to cover your stupid face?
Yeah.
And like coughing. and like just being disgusting. And I'm like, okay. And then there was like a security guard there that wasn't wearing a mask.
Well, he was, but he kept like taking it off for a minute and then putting it back on. And they made us change like the mask that we were wearing, so we had to actually take off the one that we wore and put on another one under it.
I was so mad.
I'm like, what's the point of even wearing one? They're just gonna make you take it off anyways.
Yeah. Dumb. But we were both wearing like 3 masks the whole time, and my ears hurt so bad.
Yeah.
By the time we got out of there, oh my God. Horrible.
My jaw hurt too. Like, I don't know why.
I think it was just like the pressure.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just really bad. And like, there really wasn't enough room to like fully like social distance from people. Like, I was shocked like how badly like organized it was.
I wasn't that surprised, I mean, it's an emergency room. Like, they can only do so much.
Like, I don't know. Figure something else out. Like,
yeah,
come on. I don't know. Like, we're over a year into this. Well, almost a year.
Yeah, but you can't.
Like, I don't know.
If people come in for emergency, there's only so much you can do, though. Like, they only have so much room to work with.
I know, but like, I don't know. Do
like
something else. Come
honestly,
on.
it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse, yes. But I don't know. I was just very frustrated. And I was like, I can't believe this is like happening. And then like, I was like freaking out when we came back because I was like, we've been careful. So careful. Since March, and I'm like, if I get
from the ER,
like the Rona from going to the ER because my doctor told me I have to, I'm going to freak out. I'm gonna lose it. So yeah, it was fun.
That was a real fun night.
So I think we're okay. Like, we felt kind of like sick after, but like I think it was just because
lack of sleep.
Yeah, because we were tired, and then we both still worked the next day. And I had to start work at like 7, so I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Just horrible. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, so that's our highlight of the week.
It was fun. It was good times. I think we're fine.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just
I
like
hope
the lack
God.
of sleep.
But they say it can take up to 2 weeks before you like
Yeah, true.
develop symptoms.
But we don't see anyone anyway, so
yeah. Yep. Except the kiddos. I don't want to give Rona to like Stitch and Madison.
no, they'll be fine.
Okay.
They'll be good.
If you say so. Hope everything's fine. Anything else that's going on with our lives? No.
No.
Not really.
Nope.
That was the excitement.
That was the excitement. That was so exciting.
Mm-hmm. On the upside, it's like bright outside during the day.
You know what that means, though?
I know.
It's coming.
I don't want to.
Daylight savings.
I do, but I don't. I don't like losing an hour, but I do like when it's like bright outside for an extended period of time because it makes me feel like I don't want to die.
I don't like the switching. Like, it should just stay permanent. Like, why does it have to keep switching?
I don't know.
In spring, you gotta go forward an hour. In the fall, you gotta go back an hour. It's just exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it.
Isn't it some states don't do it at all?
Yeah,
anymore?
there's a handful of states that don't do it, which has got to be confusing for people that have to cross over frequently.
Oh yeah, that'd be weird, right?
Like if you cross like the state borderline, like now you're in a different time depending on how it's working.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's kind of nice to see like sunshine and like brightness when I'm awake during normal hours. And like, it just makes me excited. I'm really excited about spring cleaning. Like, we've already kind of started doing that.
Yeah.
I'm insane and I really enjoy cleaning. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Like, reorganize and clean stuff. And get like bins and compartments for everything.
She loves bins.
Fun. I love it so much. It just makes me feel happy to see things like organized. So I'm very excited about spring cleaning. And I don't know. I would really love to be able to go and actually take pictures this year, but I don't know.
Yeah, we have a new toy we want to use.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
I don't
keep
know.
that a mystery, though.
Yeah. There's no reveal yet. I don't know. Like, I want to, but I'm also scared.
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable with other people.
Yeah.
Like, if we knew for sure and like everyone was doing what they're supposed to, be one. Make it
But
easy.
they're definitely not.
Yeah, be an easy decision, but
I just wish we could find like a place that's like, we know that there's not going to be anybody there, or there's going to be very minimal people there.
yeah,
but like,
you don't know until
I don't
you get there.
Yeah.
Maybe when it actually starts to get warm, we just try.
Yeah.
And if it's crowded, we leave.
Could do that. It's a plan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's about it.
Yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up for this week.
It's been very Twitch heavy.
Yeah, our whole season's basically a Twitch.
Yeah. Very Twitch heavy. I feel like not last, but the one prior to, I'm not including the one episode we had, it was very YouTube heavy. Wasn't it?
Possibly.
I think so.
You're asking somebody that can't remember what they did yesterday.
Yeah, you don't have a very good memory.
I don't know why. I just can't remember stuff. Like, my memory is not good.
I think it's selective. Selective memory.
I don't know. But, yeah. So, hopefully next time we'll get a topic that doesn't relate to Switch.
Yes.
And if you want to contribute to that, just let us know in our Discord. You can tweet at us at Tealfish Studio. You can leave it in the YouTube comments. And we'll add it to the Shell of Conversation.
The Shell of Conversation.
I feel like it should be like super epic. The Shell
of
of Conversation.
Why does it sound like it's a ghost?
I mean, it's a shell of conversation. I don't know. It could be a ghost.
Okay.
It could be whatever it wants.
Great.
So, yeah. You can find our podcast over on YouTube if you want to watch in video format.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want to listen, it gets... can't talk. If you just want to listen, you can find it over on Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss something?
I don't know.
Basically, all the big places where you can find a podcast.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's it for this week. So thank you for listening and hanging out. And until next time, may your artistry always be unbound. Bye.
Bye.